And we're back in the kitchen with Chef Kev as he prepares tortellini Alfredo soup.
I didn't focaccia.
Easy focaccia bread.
Focaccia.
Focaccia bread. No, I was like, I'm gonna mess that up. Just doesn't roll off the tongue. Do you want to start with the soup or the bread?
Matter of fact, let me go into the fridge right quick, gang. Let me show you something I have in the fridge. Because the bread is so simple. If I can make bread, all of you guys can make bread. Okay? I started with the flour.
Ooh, can we unwrap it so people can see? Are we gonna mess it up?
Instant yeast, low salt, and I mix it together.
Okay.
2 cups of water, lukewarm, to activate the yeast. Basically, I covered it and had it in the refrigerator. And you see how it's already rising.
Yeah, and okay.
But you have to coat it with olive oil so it doesn't dry out and form a crust.
I love to just eat that. Is that bad for you if you eat it raw? It's fine.
Not really.
Okay.
You know, you can eat it raw if you like raw dough.
Okay.
All right.
I do.
So then we let this, you can make this up to 3 days ahead, Leslie.
Okay.
Take it out.
It's crispier than I thought.
In your pan, put a little olive oil in your pan. I did it in a 9x13. You could do it in a pie plate if you want and divide the dough up.
Okay.
But I put a little olive oil in the pan, took the dough, rolled it in a ball, rolled it in the olive oil, and then let it set in the pan room temperature.
Okay.
For about 3 or 4 hours to rise again. Then I drizzle olive oil over the top, and you could do it with rosemary, you could do it with Italian seasoning on it. Take your fingers, press it down in a little flake salt, okay?
Wait, is rosemary spice? Let's go back to that sea turtle story where they named all the sea turtle spices. Rosemary would be a cute name.
Rosemary is a herb.
It's an herb, never
But
mind.
you could call it a spice. I mean, hey.
Just kidding.
Spice, herb.
What are some other spices?
The only thing I would call that turtle is, well, it's a sea turtle.
Delicious.
It's delicious.
Actually,
That's
we
right.
were talking, I can't do turtle soup. I don't know. I think about it too much.
No, they're cowan, the big cowan turtles out in the swamps. That snapping turtles that have that little pointed face.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that you eat.
Yeah, that's exactly why it doesn't sound good.
So,
all right, back to the yummy soup.
We sauteed our onion and carrots, okay?
Okay.
Put in our chicken.
Yep.
And I used a little salt, a little fresh cracked black pepper, Creole seasoning, little red pepper flake. I sauteed that chicken for a while. Then I went in with flour. I sprinkled some flour over everything.
Oh.
Let that cook for just a couple of minutes because we want that floury taste to cook out of it. So we made a roux, but it's basically a roux to just tighten it up, okay?
Okay.
So that little bit of oil we had in the bottom of the pan, or you could saute it in butter, all right? Make your roux, then I got in my stock, and I let that cook for a while, just for the flavors to blend.
Okay, I'm the type of person who throws it all in the crock pot. It's not gonna turn out that good.
Well, look, you can if you want, but I would, if you throw it in a crock pot to let it cook, the flavors will blend together. The only thing you want to do is save those tortellinis because they would get way overcooked.
Oh, sure, okay.
So
that and the
tortellinis,
spinach last.
Yeah, we threw in the tortellinis. They only needed 7 or 8 minutes. I put in the Parmesan 1 handful at a time so it creamed out and didn't get chunks in there. So then all we did was throw our spinach in, and look at this. Take our bowl.
Because it's all about presentation.
All about the presentation. And of course, I got some on the side of the bowl. Look, we can put a little Parmesan on top. A little bit of parsley and green onion on top. And I mean, hey, we have some cool weather coming this weekend.
Yeah.
So why not? And what's nice is we use chicken. You could use shrimp. How about doing it without it? For April, what I did the same thing, and you see how thick it got because it's cooled a little bit?
Yeah.
It cooled off so that little bit of cheese tightened it up so much. So when you go to reheat it, you may want to put in just add a little more stock to it to reheat it.
Now, would you put the bread and the soup together, or you just want to do a good bread and a good soup, and it just happened to be on the same day?
It just happened to be the same day. Why not have a good bread? And you know, that good bread could go anytime.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I was trying to get rid of carbs for 2023, but
you know,
bread is
let me tell you what you give up for
delicious.
2023.
What?
Here's the thing. Giving up stuff.
That's a good idea. I think I saw a shirt that said intentions instead of resolutions.
Hey, shrink your portions, gang. Just shrink your portions. Eat what you want, shrink your portions. You know?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
So somebody should take the 5th bowl away from Eric then.
Stop. Eric has had his head in the pot. I'm surprised he doesn't have soup all over his face.
All right, guys, if you want these recipes or any of the dishes Chef Kev has prepared on the show, go to our website, www.tv.com/food. And let's get back over to Peyton. What did you think, Peyton?